Hey Storm Nation, it's Kevin Duncan, Storm staff member. We are reviewing the new Storm level. The level is the first ball in the lab series, and we're excited to have this one available to us. Get all the tech stuff out of the way early. It's got the new RPM solid cover stock. The RG is 2.59 and the differential is 0.027. It also utilizes the new equalizer AI core. So let's get started and see what we got. So I have guest tester today. I have Brandon Moyle. He's throwing his level, and we are practicing at Fulton Bowling Center in Fulton, Missouri, and this was on Saturday evening, so this is coming off some weekend of play, and so the lane condition was not very ideal on lane 16. First few practice shots he threw pretty much hooked off the lane almost, so took him a little bit to get lined up, but as you can see, he finally was able to do that. And we switched and we compared it to the IQ 78U, and you can see here Brandon testing it up against the level, and basically what we could see from comparing the two was that the IQ Tour 78 was earlier and not as responsive on the back end, or the level would get down the lane a little bit and then make a turn on the back end. And Brandon's thought and mine from watching is we believe the level's a touch stronger than the 78U, and I think you've seen that with a lot of the other videos out there, so that's not anything new, but that was our take. And had Brandon move in once he got lined up to where he could hit the pocket, had him move in a little bit, slow it down, and you could see here in a couple of the shots that the level would actually make a move on the back end when he threw it good. And for the IQ 78U, you could see it during testing or during the video. You could see it start to roll up sooner and then not have as much on the back end. So we've finally, some of the lanes down on the other end opened up, so we moved down to lane 3. Quite a bit more oil on this pair, and just took Brandon a little bit of time to get lined up. But once he did, he had a much better look with both balls down on lane number 3. And I think this ball is going to be a good addition. I think it's going to be good for guys like Brandon and like myself. Don't have the rev rate as the higher rep guys do. I think this is going to give us a urethane-like reaction, but give us a little bit more motion. Not exactly sure how the level is going to end up playing for the higher rev guys. I think they'll like it, but time will tell, and the PBA tours are very good tests for these balls when they come out. So if we start to see that ball being used a lot by the pros on them shorter patterns when they need it, then we'll know that they definitely have a winner. But as far as for your average league guy like myself, definitely think it's going to be much needed ball. As you see there, Brandon, he's finally getting a little bit of shape once he got lined up here, just with the 78U. Now the level, you got a few shots coming up here where he finally gets lined up, gets in a groove, and he executes 3 or 4 good ones in a row once he got moved far enough. After being so far left down on lane 16, it was kind of hard to get yourself moved back to the right because we feared that down at this end it would be as much hook, but ended up not being. So it was a good move on our part moving down there. Really wasn't sure what we was going to get. So anyway, Brandon got lined up, threw some really good shots. So go out and get your level today at your VIP Pro Shop. That's a wrap.